It's not what he said, you ignorant wretch. Spanish is worse than your English.
The Armchair Quarterback Show, talking about things that'll piss you off, things that'll make you think, things that'll make you laugh, things all throughout the sports world. The Armchair Quarterback Show, weekdays, drive time, talking about things.
Things like a kiss in the dark.
Do you want to lose 18 pounds fast and improve your health? Now you can lose up to 18 pounds in your first 2 months with Nutrisystem. Get delicious breakfasts, lunches, dinners, even snacks and shakes delivered safely to your door. All delivered for free. It's easy to follow, and you'll see results in your first week. Just text BURN to 323232. You'll get your favorite foods made healthier and perfectly balanced to put your body in fat burning mode. Text BURN to 323232 right now and get 50% off a month of meals and shakes. That's right, 50% off a month of meals and 50% off a month of shakes with probiotics to help support your immune system. Just text BURN to 323232 right now. There's even a money-back guarantee. Millions of people have lost weight with Nutrisystem, and you can too. Lose up to 18 pounds in your first 2 months. Just text BURN to 323232. That's BURN to 323232.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply STOP to opt out.
Randy Moss has caught 3 touchdown passes. What a performance.
I didn't even see the ball. I didn't. The sun coming down that way. I seen a black spot at the last minute. So it was either a ball or a bird. So catch the black spot.
CBS Sports Radio, your home for all things sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, coast to coast. Great sports talk expected here. CBS Sports Radio.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
You're listening to the Armchair Quarterbacks. Find us on Facebook today.
Cars from all over America come to find a new home in Florida, just like you. I moved here after the draft, football. I noticed there was one thing missing from this great town, a celebrity-endorsed used car shop. That's why I founded BJ's Used Autos. Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in every morning, usually around 2 a.m. We can get you anything. And if you see a car of your dreams, tell us. We can acquire it for you. I've taken the skills I've learned as a pro football player to the used car business. Smash, grab, and run like hell. I'm tackling low prices with hot cars.
You'll do anything to stay healthy. So isn't it time to think about your water? Aquasana water filters remove contaminants other filters don't, like lead, bacteria, viruses, and pesticides. Up to 99% of 88 contaminants, while leaving vital minerals you need like potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Visit waterfilter.com now and use promo code RADIO to get 50% off. That's waterfilter.com, promo code RADIO for pure, delicious water and the ultimate peace of mind. Aquasana, better water, better you.
This is Jim Rome. Join me in the jungle for your phone calls and the biggest names in sports. Stop by weekdays, noon until 3 Eastern, 9 to noon Pacific.
Why is there a pancake in the silverware drawer?
I mean, why is there silverware in the pancake drawer?
You're in Braves country.
Good morning! How the hell are you, Braves country? Ho, 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 ho! First place in the NL East. How you like that? It only took us till the middle of August, but for the first time ever, the Atlanta Braves in 2021 sit all alone in first place in the NL East. How long that'll last, we'll see. But honestly, I couldn't be happier. The Braves win 6-5. What's going to be lost in that game with all the scoring was the scorcher down the left field line over the third base bagger that Austin Riley snagged to save the damn game. It's an unbelievable play. Who knows? We might be still sitting there tied with the Phillies if he doesn't make that play. And these clowns that I keep seeing that suggested all year long that Austin Riley is not an elite third baseman, they would always try they try to throw these stats at you, right? These StatCast stats. That's why you got to watch the damn games. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Any of Austin Riley's defensive woes happen when he's playing shallow right field in the shift. He has played phenomenal at third base. Yeah, he's had an error. Yeah, no one's perfect. But if you, and this is what these knuckleheads don't understand. If you could put that young man at third base for the next 4 to 5 years before you have to worry about him becoming a free agent, you've got yourself a championship roster. Oh, we can put him in left field and we'll do something. We'll go make a trade for third base. You know what it costs to go and get, at the time, Nolan Arenado? The Braves aren't going to be able to pay him long term. Chris Bryant, the Braves aren't going to be able to pay him long term. It's so much easier to find an outfielder that can hit than a third baseman. So that's item number one today. Idiots. When you see these idiots, you see them on Twitter and whatnot, man, just realize they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're not watching the games. They're sitting there looking at StatCast. They're just staring at a computer screen, looking at all the nerd stats while the game's like on in the background. They're muting it. Oh no, I gotta see where his WAR is. What's his whip? What's his WOBA? What's his WOBA? Idiots. So Atlanta now sits at first place because, all by their lonesome, because Atlanta swept Washington. The Dodgers swept the Mets, who were now 2.5 games out of first. Remember, they had a half-game lead on the Braves starting the weekend. And the Phillies lost 2 of 3 from that Reds team that Atlanta just won 2 of 3 from, which, by the way, is a really good baseball team. And I don't think people realized how good of a feat that was to win 2 of 3. But you see now, because they went into Philly and they took 2 out of 3 from Philadelphia. All your national prognosticators have been saying Philly's gonna win this division because the Braves don't have the easy schedule. Their schedule's very manageable. In fact, they're going to play the Marlins for 3, and then they're going to play the Orioles this weekend. But let's look at the Marlins series. Look at the matchups. Touki Toussaint, he's going to return home tonight. He's from the South Florida area. He's going to go head-to-head with Braxton Garrett. Tuki's got to look at the fact that he better start pitching well, or he's going to find himself in the pen. That's just the honest engine of it all. He pitched really well to start off. He's hit a stack. He now has a 4.28 ERA. He's 1-2. He better start pitching well because Ian Anderson is on his way back and would easily take his job. No, by the way, tomorrow night, we get to see Wasker Noah, baby. He's back. I think a lot of people forget how good he was. He's 4-2 with a 3.02 ERA. He'll go up against Sandy Alcantara. That should be a really good pitching matchup. And then on Wednesday, you're going to get Charlie Morton. You got to look at when these guys are healthy. You know Charlie Morton's not going anywhere. You know Max Fried's not going anywhere. You know Ian Anderson's going to be a starter. Drew Smiley has done enough to stay in the starting rotation. What Touki Toussaint does tonight and what Wasker Noah does tomorrow night will have a lot to do with who gets that 5th spot. Long term. They might hold off another starter or so for Ian Anderson. So we may not get Ian until the end of August. But long term, you're not just playing tonight to win a game to help your team win a division, Touki. You're playing to keep your job, the starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. What do the other series look like? Well, you got the Phillies and they are heading out west. Now, they don't play tonight, but the Mets are going to go at the Giants tonight. Rich Hill against Kevin Gausman. I hate to say a game is a gimme, but I would be shocked if the Giants drop this game. Gausman's 11-5 with a 2.29 ERA. Rich Hill, by the way, has a 5 ERA. Tomorrow, the Mets will continue their series. It'll be Stroman versus Logan Webb. That gives the Mets a decent chance of pulling off that game. But Logan Webb has played very well. He's pitched very well since coming off the IL. So it's not a gimme at any range. And the Mets bats just aren't hitting right now. They haven't hit all year. The Mets, everyone, I watched the New York media. The Mets, they're like, oh man, what happened? I thought they're going to have an offense. The Mets haven't had an offense since the Mets offense hasn't clicked since the 86 World Series. But that's going to be a tough go. Now, the Phillies, they're going to sell Kyle Gibson to the mound Tuesday at Arizona. You got to give them the nod there. You've got the Phillies going at it again. Ranger Suarez is in Arizona on Wednesday. And then the Mets and Giants will be Tyler McGill versus DeSclafani. The Giants, I believe, will win at least 2 of those games in the series. Now, the Phillies, little different scenario. They got Zach Wheeler versus Bumgarner, by the way, on the final game of that series. Phillies may very well sweep Arizona. Now, what you hope for is that Arizona catches lightning in a bottle in one of these games and gets a win. In a perfect world, they win 2. Arizona wins 2. But I think what we can honestly hope for and be realistic would be for Arizona to win one of those games. Now, Atlanta is going to be off Thursday, so we won't see you again until Friday, and Friday will begin the Baltimore series. And looking ahead to this weekend, by the way, the Mets are going to be at the Dodgers, and the Giants are going to be at the A's. This week is a week where the Atlanta Braves have a chance to build a lead. By the end of the week, I would like to see a 2 to 3 game lead on the Phillies. Hell, possibly 5 or more on the Mets. We got to go. Top of the hour is coming. Catbird seat with the Yankees, Rays, and Red Sox. I'm Mac McGee. This is Braves Country. We'll be here Friday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Go Braves, baby. Let's go out there. Let's keep the brooms going. Let's get us a sweep in Miami. But I'd be happy with 2 out of 3 because Miami is always a pain in our ass. We'll see you.
You're in Braves country.